Hello everyone, here they know what happened on Alone Frozen, episode 7. It showed up to day 37 or day 38, I can't remember, of the 50-day challenge for $500,000. And let's start off with Callie. Callie did not tap out, folks. She toughed it out. Because last week, if you all remember, in case you don't know, she was sick, puking a lot because eating so much clam and mussels, her stomach can't tolerate it no more. Her body and that, so instead of her tapping out, hitting the tap out button, she toughed it out, went back to the camp, got a campfire going, and then she had add some plants that she had found and made a herbal tea smoke, and she had the whole steam, the campfire steam, engulf her. Like she took her clothes off, stuff like that. She said this way, the herb smoke and that, she said would cleanse my body from feeling nausea. It worked. The next day, she was back at her normal self. She said, but I'm not getting no more clams and mussels. She said, unless I can't help it. She laughed about that. She went out checking her trap. She was getting depressed because like the first 3 she checked had no luck. Then she found and caught a red squirrel in one of the traps. The red squirrel, in case you don't know, the fur is redder. That's why it's called red squirrel. And they could tolerate the cold a lot better than other squirrels can, because the normal squirrels and that have to hibernate in the winter, but this one doesn't have to. She cooked the meat up at the camp, at her home there. She calls it her home, her secondary home. And she said she was excited because I got some protein, some meat in me. But she said it's tricky cooking this type of meat, she said, because it could contain tapeworms, mad cow disease, and that. So she said, I got to cook it just right. She ate it, and then she now decided she's going to do a gamble. As she slept in her sleeping bag underneath the stars, she didn't want to sleep in the shelter. She decided if she doesn't catch an animal by her traps or hunting, net to water, for instance, then she's going to tap out. Call it quits. Because she's starting to feel homesickness is affecting her. But if she does catch something and get food, then she's going to go on for the next day. And then she's going to repeat that process, she said. So I got my fingers crossed that she wins it, because I'm rooting for her. Because she's the one that almost lost her feet or frostbite on last season. Or season 8 there. So I'm hoping she wins. It showed Michelle up to her day 37-38 journey. She's starting to notice the weight loss. She's lost 14 pounds since day 1. She checked her snares and traps. She didn't catch nothing, but while out and about checking them, she came across 2 grouse. She fired at one, hit it in the head, but was still alive, and was pissed off because she said, "Oh man, this thing's mad." So she fired at it again and killed it with her bow and arrow. But the second one, it took off. But she's like, "Hey, I got 1 out of the 2. I'm happy." She took it back to her shelter, cooked it up, skinned it, ate the meat, and then she passed the time wondering how many of the 6 competitors are left. She said, "Is it just me or one other person? Is it me and all 6 of them?" She said, "I don't know." And she's wondering, "I don't know how much longer I can go, but I'm just curious. If it's just me and one more person," she said, "I think I could do it. I think I can keep going." But she said, if it's me and 4 other people, maybe my time's up and I can't do it no longer. So she's got that in her mindset go. She also passed the time, but doing what my good friend Chris Gocher does. Check out his YouTube channel, Bikes and Bud, if you can. If you like more bikes. And he also carves stuff like my great-great-grandpa used to do. Out of wood and that. So he's picked up that hobby, that passion. He's even made me like this Ninja Turtle here, the Raphael. He's going to attempt to make me a Halloween scarecrow, so I hope you do, man. When you feel better. She made 4 wooden beers, pieces of wood, carving. And she said, "I'm going to take home a chess set made out of wood," she said. All the chess pieces are going to be beers. So that was it for her journey. Riona. Unlike Callie, her stomach apparently could tolerate mussels and clams a lot more. That's all she's been eating mostly for the 37-38 days. A majority of it. She just loves them. It was her mom's birthday at home, so she decided to cook clams and mussels for her mom's birthday. She came across some blueberry bushes. She picked up some blueberries, ate those, and she found 6 sea urchins in the water. She made a peace offering to the many spirits of the people that traveled on this land many years ago to thank them for the food that she's getting. She placed a berry and a shell of a clam on a rock, and she did a hymn. She decided one day, while out and about hunting, to step on some thick brush in that, try to scare rabbits. Sure enough, it worked. A rabbit took off running. She killed it. She took it back to camp, cooked it up. But you know what she did with it? She added the sea urchins to the meal. Like, I like rabbit meat. I can tolerate it. But sea urchins and rabbit meat combined? No, I'll pass on that. Sorry there, folks, but I will pass on that. I might eat them separately, but not together. And that was it. There you have it for the episode. Not much happened. Next week is the 2-hour season finale, so 2 people are going home. Which one of these 3 Wyndham are going to make history as the first ever one to win alone? Is it going to be Kelly, the one I'm rooting for? Is it going to be Michelle? Or is it going to be Wanda? Let me know below who you think is going to make history there. Who you think is going to win it. Who's the next one going home. And the one after that. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.